Welcome to Oulton Park in the iRacing Skip Barber. This is a top split race. Second on the grid, 200ths behind the leader. And we'll see how this how the start goes. Here we go. Usually pretty poor at starts. Been practicing from pole, but obviously I'm on the inside here. Lost the position already. Bit of a tricky section. And a second gear. And that's pretty poor. Goes down my inside as a consequence. I'm going to lose another position. Careful about drifting wide there. So if I can take the position back. It's going a little bit defensive here. Oh, it's a pretty poor corner too, and yeah, lost another position. Yeah, so two mistakes on the opening lap, losing two positions there. So down to fifth position from second. But I do know I have good pace around here. I've just got to put some good laps in. So I've got a good gap behind. Again, making a mistake. They're not getting tight enough on turning. It's going to be a difficult corner. I usually just leave it in fourth there, but again, really not getting that corner right. Being in a two, I might have to use fifth through there rather than risk blowing the engine. Yeah, not getting tight enough there. There's a tiny bit of brake there before turning in. So try to get more weight onto the front wheels. Let's get tight on this. Still not doing it right. That was pretty poor. We're right up behind these guys here. Just don't want to risk going in the back of them. The front two are breaking away. Not getting tight enough really on that apex, but just about got away with it. Looks like they're going to be racing for the first corner. And number two gets turned around. Looks like I've got that position. Gotta be careful here. I almost lost it completely, slowing right down for that corner, but just about got away with that. Just about got away with that corner. Should have been again a bit tighter, I think. But I have regained a position. Decent gap behind. Get it tight on this apex, not running wide. Really need to keep it tight there so I can get back on the gas early. Just cut across the corner. They're still turning in a bit too late. It's not too bad. Really taking a risk, leave it in fourth there. A poor corner. Just about held it together. It's better to get on the gas, or maybe cut it a little bit. It turned across, that's better. At least the still have the leaders in sight. Too wide through there, didn't cut across the corner. They're putting up into fifth this time. Adds another gear shift when you go down, but when you go down a gear, but it's worth not risking overheating or blowing the engine. Oh, I have to be careful there. As I recall, I think this is a 15 car field. I'm number 14. So I'm pretty low ranked for this field. So to be in the top 5 right now is pretty good. It's not bad. I'm pretty clear behind at the moment. Running a bit wide. Very easy to pick up a 1x there. Tight across here, back on the gas. Get across there. Well, there's only one real place that can overtake me, and it's down to the tight right hander at the end of this short straight. But it's really hard to get tight enough exiting that last corner without it being really risky. And I really don't want to have that sort of a gamble running wide there. You know, I'm quite happy with the top 5 in a split as strong as this one. So I'm not going to gamble everything trying to make a risky pass. Not quite tight enough on that on the corner. Running a bit wide there, that's lost me a bit of time. pulling away from me a little bit after that mistake. That was a bit sliding. Still have the leaders in sight. Running a bit wide there, nowhere near the apex. That's a bit dangerous there, nearly lost it through there. Looks like he's closed right up behind me there for 5th position. So close behind I can't even see him in my mirrors. Very conscious of running too wide there. Yeah, I just can see him in my mirrors. Coming to halfway in the race. Still top 5, which is the most important thing. We've got a bit of a gap, top 5 to the rest of the field, so I feel like I'm really having to work hard at this point. Really having to drive the same way I drive in practice. It's totally wide there. Really poor corner. Tighten that corner. Just had to come out of the gas a little bit. He's getting out a little bit of a gap, and I'd really like to get that closed up again. I should have been tighter on that. Don't want to take too much of that curving on exit. He's having a look there. At least that gap doesn't seem to be growing, at least. I've got him right behind me there. Again, poor coming out of there. That's better. I know I've got to put him some good laps here, but he's getting away from me again. That's not bad. My main thinking right now is just keep the guy behind me. But the best way to do that is by speeding up and putting on some good laps and hopefully getting closer to the driver in front. That's a bit ragged round there. He's having a look. Was a bit of a worry going through there. Really starting to pull away a little bit at the moment, and I've got to catch up with him because I can't let him get too far away. Important thing is to get a good exit out of that last corner. Even if you're not that fantastic mid corner, as long as you get a good exit. That's pretty poor. Running wide again. He's having a look. Thankfully he decides not to try anything through there. Have we closed up a little bit again? I know at this point I've really got to put in some good laps. That's poor, but just about got away with it. Still have the leaders in sight, that's the main thing. Not getting left behind. Yeah, we're definitely closing again. But I'm pulling the guy behind me forward as well. He's right in my toe behind me and I can't break that toe. Every time he drops back a little bit, I either make a mistake or he does something right. And he closes that gap right back up again. Oh, that's pretty poor. But looks like we're safe. See, I just keep making mistakes like that. It just stops me from opening the gap. A bit sliding through there, but just about got away with it. That was a close one thing. Just about got every bit of road out of that corner. Hopefully we can still see the leaders exiting here. Really have to work hard to get it around that corner. Just see the leaders disappearing around the corner. I think it just pulled away slightly actually. Or we've fallen back. It's having a look down there, but I wonder if that's really just trying to intimidate me. It's so far back there. Yeah, I got that corner wrong. Just about got away with that again. Really having to push it so hard at the moment. We seem to be closing a little bit maybe. Yeah, here we are, right behind him now. Not long to go. So we've got three bunched up close together and I'm in the middle. And he's had a bit of a wiggle there. I'm gonna running a bit wide. Is he leaving the space? I'm gonna have to go across. He's leaving me space, hopefully he is indeed. See if I can going wide to here. Just don't have it. Just don't have it. A very close run thing there, but just didn't have it through there. There's smoke there, there's a car off. It looks like there's been a coming together with the two leaders. Now that is drama. These are the leaders. Number 4. I'm now in second place. Well, now this has become, instead of a race for third, this is now a race for the win. Second last lap. I don't know why I put it in the third there. Poor corner. Fortunately didn't cost me. At least it didn't cost me second place. Gotta get a couple of good corners here, really attack this. Came off that curb at a dangerous angle, but it got away with it again. This is in fact, I was in fact the last lap. So just coming around that corner, just almost caught him. Would have been fun to have had one more lap, but you know, coming out of that last corner, just couldn't get enough. Couldn't get enough speed to catch him. I don't think it would have been possible really, unless I was really, really close to him. But yeah, that turned out to be an exciting end to that race. It's a 2,600 Strangford field, so it's a strong. Certainly for me, it's a strong field. It's the strongest field I've ever been involved with. Not a fantastic start, but didn't lose too many places, and yeah, one pass I suppose, apart from the two leaders that had that incident. But yeah, that turned out to be my best ever race. Probably one of the only times I've ever really driven like it was a practice session. Had to really push it hard the whole way around there, with trying to catch the guy in front and trying to keep the guy behind. So yeah, has been Oulton Park 2600 SOF race. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again next time.